I confirm the order number to the plans and the templates actually match. That's going to be the last 4 numbers on the template, or the 4 numbers on the template will match the last 4 on my plan. So I know that these do go to that. So next I would look over at my actual blow up of my template. I know I'm looking at template F here. This is my corner template. And it's going to give me all the specifics on what those bolt holes actually are. So I know the center line of my template needs to be in 4 inches off the edge of my 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch sheeting ledge. So when I go over there to place it, I'm actually going to make my center mark 4 inches over from the edge of that. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and confirm that these are actually correctly drilled on the template. I know that I need to be 8 inches in from my sidewall, plus 3 inches, plus 4 inches. So then I can take my tape and actually confirm this line right here is going to be the edge of my sheeting ledge. I can confirm that I'm 8 inches plus 3 inches. So that'd give me 11 inches on center. That's correct. And then 4 inches beyond that. So this is going to be the edge of my sheeting ledge of my finished floor of my concrete. I'm going to have, I know from my plans, 8 inches in. That's going to be the start of where my beam is. Plus 3 inches, which would be 11 inches. That's going to be where my bolt hole location is. 4 inches beyond that would be my next section of bolt holes. So I can confirm that this was actually drilled and made correctly. My side-to-side spacing is going to be 1.5 inch from center. So 3 inches spread is what the correct spread is supposed to be. I know I'm going to go ahead and set my next template as well. That is going to be a straight sidewall. It's going to be in, so I'm going to go back to my site map and locate it. It's going to be template D. Again, I'm going to confirm my order number and make sure that matches. Sidewall, template D 2170. So I know that this was supposed to correlate to these plans. Again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to flip over to my actual diagram of my templates, and I'm going to verify that this was made correctly. So again, we're going to be 8 inches in from my edge of my sheeting ledge to the start of my beam, plus 3 inches, so that put me at 11 inches, plus 4. Again, the spread is going to be 3 inches in between the drilled bolt holes. So again, we're going to be 8 inches to the start of our beam, plus 3 inches to our bolt hole. That'll put us at 11 inches on center. We know that that one's correct, and then that next bolt hole should be an additional 4. That puts us at 15. And finally, we're going to confirm that the width is correct. That should be 3 inches between on center. And we know that that is correct. Okay. So I'm going to look at spot F. This is going to be my first one that I'm going to do. I'm going to come back over here and look at my close-up of my template. Now I know my 4 inches of my center line is off of my sidewall, my sheeting ledge. I'm 4 inches off to the center of my template. So that's what I need to locate. So this 2x2 creates my 1.5 by 1.5 inch sheet ledge. So I'm going to measure over 4 inches and put a mark. This will be the center of my template. For this particular template, to have that centered up where it needs to be, I have a piece of my framing that gets in the way. So we put a notch into our template, and then we're going to use this viewing window to make our mark, to match up with our mark. So this line right here marks our center line. This one right here marks the edge of our finished floor to our sheet ledge. So I know that this, if I look down through my viewing window, is perfectly aligned in the correct location. Now that I know that this is correctly placed, I can go ahead and anchor it to the main side of my forms. Make sure I didn't lose anything. This first one, 25 foot, to my next template is going to be template D. to the center of that, to the edge of concrete of my sheet ledge is what I'm going to be measuring to. So I'll set a pin to measure off of to stretch the tape at this location right here. So from right here, 25 feet over, that's going to be the center of template D. So having measured off of my sheet ledge 25 foot over, this will mark the center of my next template, which is template D. And again, I've already confirmed all my bolt hole locations are correct. So all I have to find is my center spot, because the template will do the rest of the work for me. Alright, so again we're going to match up our template with our center mark, aligning our edge of our sheet ledge and our center line of our template. And again, once we have that correctly located, we'll go ahead and install it into our forms. They can be installed with nail or with screw. You'll notice on the templates that they come pre-drilled for your standard 1.5 by 1.5 sheet ledge, or for an 1.5 by 5.5 inch brick ledge. So on this building we have two different bolt size, 3/4 inch diameter and 5/8, marked by a black circle, filled in black circle, or an open white circle. So I need to make sure on my template I'm installing my bolts that I'm using my 3/4 inch anchor bolts as specified by my plans. On all of our anchor bolts, they come double nutted. That's to help with ease of install into plywood templates. You'll have that set and just put that on finger tight. Having it double bolted prevents this bolt from moving around. That way it doesn't get caught during the concrete pouring process. For professional install, ideally you want to try to have all your bolts at a similar height. You don't want to have one cocked way out of elevation with the others.
Thank you for your time listening today. If you have questions, please call us at 877-2-MUELLER or visit us at our website at Mueller Inc. That's MUELLERINC.com.